Gosh, it's very, very bright.
Yes.
I have to do this witly because I haven't got my dark glasses.
No, that's right. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you everybody who's watching and subscribed and everything else like that.
Appreciate it, guys, as ever. All the comments, we love those. We always say how much we love them, but we genuinely do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So, we're still not in the cave yet. The road is about to be finished imminently, we've been assured now. So,
normal service will resume shortly.
yes, indeed.
Fingers crossed for us.
Yes. So, I tackled the outside of the corral wall. Lillian goes a-hiking. Oh, yes, she does. Don't you?
I do.
Yes, indeed. And I go with Andy from Think Alive to pick up the last piece of guttering.
They go man shopping. I think it's actually an excuse to go to a well-known burger restaurant. We'll just leave it as that. It may
not be the case. So actually, I do a quick time lapse of the trip. So I've put that in the video as well. So Andy doesn't actually drive as fast as what is on the video. I did it as a time lapse.
If you had driven at that speed, your hair would have been like that when you got back.
I know. Walk factor 9, Mr. Scotty.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Okay, so we'll see you later.
Absolutely. Bye for now.
Toodly bye. Okay, I'm with a little project. The road blokes haven't quite finished yet, and where I've got to work in there, Lillian won't allow me to do it on my own. So I'm on another side project, trying to get all this paint off here. So I've set the pressure washer up that I've been kindly lent by Andy from Think Alive, and I've had a quick go just to make sure it all works. So I'll get on with this. Dover, you got water in your bowl, mate. But I will change the end because I noticed he's got a spinner end, and they're a little bit better for this sort of job. Okay, so this takes me back. I used to do pressure washing for a living before we moved to Spain. Commercial pressure washing of farms. Well, it's coming off, slow process. I've been over it once and I've cleared quite a lot, as you can see. I've got my face shield, so I protect my little windows. Oh, I forgot to mention why we're doing it. We want to monocap this wall all the way across, so it's all white and matching down there. So on the paint, I don't know what sort of paint it is. It might even be a gloss of some description, because it's not coming off at all. In other places it's just coming off really, really easily. It's quite powdery, but I don't know. I'll keep going. I won't get it done today, I don't think, especially with this weather moving in.
So, Chris is pretending to survey the work he was doing earlier. Because we've just spotted a very, very large spider. He doesn't do spiders.
It's not large leg-wise, but it's large body-wise.
Yes, it's very large.
Big beetle.
So what I'm going to do is knock it down. Chris is staying very out the way. He's all the way over there pretending to look at the weather now. Anything to be away from the spider.
That is rolling thunder.
It is. Dogs away. Chris, help me with the dogs.
I don't have to come near it, do I?
No, just get the dogs.
Thank you.
No, don't come this way. I want you to go the other way.
Well, it's rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that something rolling.
Yes.
Something, something, something. Rawhide.
This is zoomed in.
I was taking photographs of spiders.
I went the wrong way. That's why it looks weird. Yes, nosy. Right, next day after rain stopped play. It did rain a bit as well, but not for that long. But by the time it had finished, it was too late to start again anyway. So I'm going to use a grinder with this sanding wheel thing attachment on. I did give it a go just before the rains came. I said to Lillian, I'll just give it a quick go, see if it works, because the pressure washer is now starting to struggle with some of this stuff. And surprisingly, it worked very well. Right, I'm all set up. Got the grinder over here now. Got the dust mask. Still can't find the goggles, so I know I should be wearing some, but I haven't got any, and I can't find them anywhere. The other thing I meant to mention is, with this wheel, the guard doesn't fit. It's actually bigger than the guard, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But this is the correct size for this machine. Don't know. There must be a reason for it. Right, I'll get on. Over, away. Come on, go away, because you're going to get hurt. Go on, off you go. Go. This is the other problem I've got, especially with Dover. He always wants to be where I am, and he doesn't get danger. We don't like the dogs knowing danger of sorts, because it's for them to know danger. That means in certain things like this, you've put them at risk. We don't want that. But it does need to be out of the way. Go on, off you go. Go and play with Loki. Come on, off you go. Go on. Good boy. Come on, off you go. Now, come on. Over there. Go over there. Good lad. Okay, so that's about 20 minutes. Dover's come over to inspect again. It doesn't help that they've used to patch up different kinds of cement. This one's like a normal light grey cement, and then there's this one, and there's this that we put on. That's a lot more done, but I've nearly worn the disc out, so I think I've got a little bit more left in it, but not a vast amount. So I'll keep on going and go and find another disc. Hopefully I might be able to do it or two, but I don't think so. Fortunately, I'm going out to the big box store tomorrow to pick the last piece of guttering up, so I'll pick a couple more of these up at the same time. The other problem with using the grinder is I've got tingly hands now, so I'm going to have a rest for 10 minutes and let them just calm down. So yeah, it's quite funny actually. The tingle makes your fingers feel like I don't know, they still feel them, but it's like doing this. It's like doing like a little mini electric shock. So keep going. Do have a replacement. Nearly done it. Instead of this high stuff up here that I can't reach without a platform or ladders, and I won't use the grinder up ladders. I've got to wait until Lillian comes back because she insists on being here when that's taking place. Totaled the disc got a new disc. It's lasted a lot longer than I expected. So I've just got to do the bottom of the wall in a few patches, that's all. And then that's me done until Lillian gets home from work. She finishes work in about half an hour. So that's okay. Unfortunately, we're getting a visit this afternoon from the cameraman. Again, it's just like a little tiny catch-up video, and I believe they're in the area, so they're popping along anyway. Which is quite unexpected. Was only told about it yesterday. But that's fine. That's fine. It'll add more to the story apparently. So might not get any more done this afternoon. Tomorrow morning I could do it, but then I'm not allowed up. And tomorrow afternoon I'm popping out, so I won't be able to do any tomorrow afternoon. So I'll have to find something else to do tomorrow morning. Everything's done apart from that patch at the top. Discovery of sorts, I suppose, is this down here. The sanding disc is just not making any impact on it. It's weird. It's all this, all that white down the bottom there. It's like a resin of some description. So I think what I'll have to do is get a cutting disc that's meant for cement, not the tile cutting one that we've got, so I'll have to get another one, and then just score some lines in it so that when we put the monocap on, it's got something to grip into. So just that to do. Dusty me. And if you're wondering, everything behind this bench is already done before because it had all fallen off with all the damp coming up. So there we go. Awesome job. Now it does need pressure washing down. I might actually just set to and do that before I get changed. Yes, so it's all washed down. I could do the wash down as well actually, but still got a couple of little bits and bobs I need to do. So patio wash down. This is actually going to be getting concreted because it falls towards the building. Oh, wall all washed down, everything's cleaned up. Now we've lost some hose pipe, haven't we, Dover? Exactly. Somebody thought it'd be a good idea to chew it. I'm not just blaming him, I'm blaming Monochrome Loki as well, because a pair of them are like it. So lost about 4 meters of hose pipe. Luckily I've still got enough for what I want, but those 4 meters would have come in useful at some point in time. So it looks like we have to buy some more hose pipe now. Right, currently Lillian is on her way up there with the cameraman. We'll soon see how big that statue is. So let's see what she brings back. There he He's look, the little helper. Little big. Always used to be Loki, but he's not interested anymore. Right. So, yesterday I went with Andy from Think Alive, and thank you very much for the lift again, Andy, to get the last piece of guttering that we needed. So I got it all. It's all sorted. We'd already pre-fitted everything before when we thought we had enough guttering, and then just took it down again, so I just literally put it back up. I've just got that piece of guttering. Now the spacing is quite large between them. It's the tiniest little bit of roof. It's not going to be that much weight. That join is at a little bit of a jaunty angle with its clamp, but that's where it's got to be because of the gaps between the tiles and everything. So that length there's all put up, ready to go up, and then I'll put that in and take the measure and make the next cut, take the measure and make the next cut. So let's see if I'm as good at doing guttering as Lillian the boss. I'm sure she'll critique it when she gets home. There. Right. That's the first bit up. I've learned from when we did it before to have it back far enough. Right. Brilliant. What do you reckon, Dover? Is it okay, mate? Yeah? Good lad. Well, that was a struggle. Well, the clips was distorted, and in my struggle of doing it I pulled that bit down, so I just need to go back up there and just raise it a little bit because it doesn't sit right. Not that it really matters, but it just visually it does. So I'll get that adjusted and then get ready for the downspout. Now downspout's only going to be temporarily fixed because I forgot that I needed a couple more angles, so I neglected to purchase those. Silly me. We'll get them ordered and get them delivered, because I'm not going all the way back to Leroy Merlin's just for 2 bends. So I'll just fit it temporary, and the pipe will be too long, so I can cut it down so there's nothing wasted apart from time. Right, I'll get that done. Well, that's another job only half done. What an absolute swizz and a con. You cannot fix the downpipe to the downspout. You've got to get an adapter for it to fit, or use bends like we did on the other one. Well, that's ridiculous, because the height difference is I've now got to buy a converter that converts to that, to then put a bend on, to then put another bend on to go down. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So that's a guttering half done. I'm a bit miffed. I should expect it, but I don't know. It's just another way of raking more money in. And how many people do DIY guttering every day of the week? No, that's people that are employed to do it. You'd have thought there'd be a little bit more information out there, but unfortunately websites over here are a bit rubbish, a bit slow, and there's minimal information most of the time. Fortunately, I've just managed to catch Lillian as she was leaving the supermarket. The supermarket that we use is actually quite close to Leroy Merlin's, so she's just on her way there. I sent her some pictures of what we need. It's just really annoying, but that means we'll have them this afternoon. and we'll get that done. I've just stuck that bit on the end there thinking, well, at least if we do get any more rain, it'll just fire it away from the wall. Well, that can come back down again now. Awesome. And a little bit happier now we're getting it, but it's still ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Right. Oh, and I hope they've got them in stock, because that'll be even more annoying if they haven't.
Hi guys. So after work today I trundled off to do our monthly food shop, and having done that, which as you can imagine in itself it's great fun, I got this phone call. I've got to go and we need to get guttering bits, blah blah blah, from the big box store, and blah 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 blah. So I went off to the big box store where Chris was yesterday, not knowing he needed to have these bits, and I got the blah 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 bits that we needed.
I didn't say blah blah blah.
What did you say then?
I said other words that were not pleasant. And not once did I say blah blah blah.
That's my interpretation of the rude words that you used.
Yes. Well, I've already had a rant about it.
Oh, have you? It's all over now, is it?
No. Even more. This is the converter. And it fits a treat, look. Oh, it's all form perfection. Then you want to have a little elbow so it can go down. These are all the elbows that I forgot. Oh look, doesn't fit. It's too blooming big. Don't go that way either.
You actually have to cut a short piece of pipe to put on that to then put the converter onto it.
Yes, just so then they can get the angle to go here and then down and down.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely mental oriental.
So, blah, blah, blah.
So, blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay. That's crazy.
Yes. Well, it's not. It is for us.
It is for us. It's not for the people making money and selling your stuff.
It is not, yeah. Okay, so, since Lillian came to my rescue, or our rescue, the pipe's only temporarily placed, because we need to do some building work here. So it's just wedged in. It's not perfectly vertical. And apparently, I'm not to be trusted with quantities of water and gutter testing. So, Lillian's up there again.
You explain to the good people I don't trust you with a bucket of water.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, so I've got a jug of water.
Yes.
Put it down here and see what happens.
Yes.
What do you reckon, Dover?
Well, it left the blue container. And it's left the gutter in and it's running down the slope.
It works.
Yes, it's brought out all the muck from that bit of gutter in there because it had been covered in muck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Is that it? Have you finished playing with water now? I'll take that as a no then. Dover Keen! Hello, mate! He'll come down because he's not a crazy dog. Here he is. Oh, Keen, look. Look, there, over there. What's that? I know, mate, I know. Keep your smelly feet to yourself. Wow, look at that water. You like playing with water, don't you? Well, that works.